Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kelly and I'm the car mom, and today we are going to be talking about new car buying because y'all, it's wild out there. Unless you've been living under a rock, there is something called a chip shortage that is going on that has turned the car market upside down. Basically what's happening is we don't have enough microchips to build these cars. And no, it's not like one chip per car. It's actually more like 1,500 chips per vehicle. So like think all that new convenience and technology features that are out there, those all take hundreds of microchips. So the average car has about 1,300 to 1,500 microchips in one vehicle. Because of the chip shortage, the manufacturers are producing less cars, which has basically made a textbook case of supply and demand. So what that means for you as a consumer is you can expect to pay MSRP or well above MSRP for some of these vehicles. So today, this video is all about empowering you to negotiate a new car deal with the crazy markups. And thank you so much to Edmunds for sponsoring today's video. I am so excited to be working with them so I can bring you guys some amazing car buying content so you can feel empowered and confident before going to the dealership. Let's start and let's actually talk about what MSRP is. MSRP is the market suggested retail price, or the sticker price. Is what the manufacturer says the car should be worth. So like way back when we used to be able to negotiate on car deals, it was so fun because you could get a deal for well below MSRP. The dealership would discount it, the manufacturer would have rebates, and you could walk out $2,000 to $5,000 under MSRP on any given day. Well, the roles have seriously reversed, and now customers are paying anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 to I've even seen a car go for $100,000 over MSRP. Things are wild. A lot of car coaches out there are encouraging people, don't buy right now, don't buy right now. And I will say, if you don't have to buy a new vehicle right now, you will probably save money if you can wait. However, a lot of my audience, a lot of the people who may be watching this video, don't have that luxury because we have families to fit in our car. We're pregnant with twins. We have kids that are outgrowing their car seats, and we need to upgrade our vehicles. So if you find yourself in a situation needing to upgrade, this video is for you. So I'm going to share a few tips to kind of navigate this new car market and ultimately how you can feel empowered and get a good deal and maybe have fun. Fingers crossed. So let's start. My number one tip is to start the process early. Gone are the days of showing up to the lot on a Saturday, seeing like 15 different Ford Explorers, picking your color and trim level, and then walking out that afternoon. No. I want to set the expectation for you so you can be prepared. Be prepared to not even have a vehicle available to test drive. It is so sad, but I'm seeing it happen all across the country. Almost every new car vehicle that is being sold is an ordered vehicle. What that means is you have to start the process early because you are going to have to wait for your car to be built and delivered. So do not wait till the last minute to start car shopping. If you have a lease that's coming up, start 6 months before. If you're pregnant, start well before your due date if you need a new vehicle before the baby comes home. Just really think about your timeline and start 6 to 8 months out if you can. My second tip is to be a serious buyer. This is advice that I feel like doesn't get shared a lot, but I think it's rock solid advice, especially in today's market. If you show up to the dealership and you're not that serious, or you don't know what you want, or like you want to see how good of a deal it is, you're not going to get the attention you need to find a car for you and to ultimately get a good deal on a car. I think one of the best car buying strategies is to be a serious buyer. To tell a dealership, hey, I need a car. I want the Volkswagen Atlas. You're basically telling them they can find you the Volkswagen Atlas, or any other of the Volkswagen dealerships in your city can find them. Remember, just because you need a car doesn't mean you don't have leverage. It actually means you have more leverage because it means you are actually going to be buying a vehicle. You are a serious buyer. So really play into that and let the dealership know if they can find you the right car at the right price, you will do it that day. Once you've narrowed down what car you want, I think another good step to kind of really prep you before you go to the dealership is to go on the manufacturer's website and play with the build your own feature. The build your own features are actually incredible, and I think it's a lot better than like sitting down with a salesperson and understanding the packages for the first time. So that way, once you go into the dealership, you are going to know how much you should pay and what trim level you want. You're going to start the process early and you are going to have a killer car buying experience. Now let's move in to figure out how to know what a fair price over MSRP is. Okay, so I'm gonna show you 2 tools that you can use to figure out what a fair price is. The first tool I'm gonna show is just something that'll give you an idea of how much over MSRP you should get. And then once you actually have a quote from the dealership, I'm gonna show you how you can decide if that's a good deal. So the first thing you're gonna do if you are just trying to figure out roundabout how cars are going for, I'd go to Edmunds.com and I would search for their new vehicle inventory. So they have new vehicle inventory listed on their site. So I'm going to start by looking at this 22 Kia Telluride. So you can obviously filter by your location. I do go up to within 100 miles just so I can feel like I can really get the best sample size. And then I see this 22 Kia Telluride EX. I have the VIN and the stock number, meaning it is an actual built vehicle. And then I have the MSRP. The MSRP is $44,890, but Edmunds says that others are paying $47,358. So they use the data points to get this number. So you can already know off the bat, $3,000, $2,700 over MSRP is already going to be a good deal. So as you can see, it says what others are paying. It says high demand is causing the market average price paid to be above MSRP. This is the price Edmunds suggests you pay based on hundreds of nearby sales through May 9th. Okay, so then I'm going to click on the Show Edmunds Deal, and it's going to kind of give me a sliding scale of how good of a deal this just is. So as you can see, they're saying $44,890. AKA the MSRP is a amazing deal. It literally says great price, only 22 sales recently of that price. So you can scan this slider up and kind of go into the fair and maybe even the high prices, just so you get an idea of how many people have paid a similar price. I think this is so helpful, and it can really give you some leverage when you're at the dealership, because then you know if they're trying to charge you, let's say, $49,000, well, there's only been 13 sales at $49,000, and it will probably be worth your time to look elsewhere or call other dealerships. Using this tool will definitely give you the empowerment you need to navigate this new car deal. What I also like about it is it's very mobile friendly. So you can print it out ahead of time and put it all in one nice folder, or if you find yourself in a pinch, use it on your mobile phone. I would suggest becoming pretty familiar with it before heading to the dealership, because the last thing you want to do is be like fumbling for your phone and be like, hold on, wait, I promise I saw something. So be prepared, try this out at home before you go to the dealership. Okay, let's say you have a quote from a dealership and you just want to see if it's a fair price. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the new car pricing, and then you are going to go to the price checker. So Shop Smart with Edmunds, they have a bunch of online tools, loan calculator, trading calculator, all the things. We're going to go to the price checker. From here, you can type in your make and your model. So let's stick with our Kia example. We're doing the Kia Telluride, year 22, style EX, that's what we said. And then you can even select the dealership based off your zip code, which is freaking awesome. You could also do this offer as not from a dealership, but if you have a dealer who gave you this price, and let's say it's Metro Kia of Madison, we're able to pull up what other people from that dealership have paid for the Telluride. Like, this is sort of juicy gossip. First, we're gonna go to the dealer price quote. That is the price that they quoted you. So let's say the price they quoted us was that $47,357. And then the MSRP on that quote was, or the MSRP on the car we're looking at is $44,890. Rate this offer. Edmunds says it's a good price and I should take it because there has been 8 deals at that price. So make sure you're using this as a negotiation tool before you sign the papers on anything. If they give you a quote, put it in here and just see how good of a deal it is. And if it's in the higher area, negotiate that down. They can negotiate this. They even take it a step further and they actually give you a quote of what they think like the taxes and fees will be. So they show this as the taxes and fees of an additional $2,897. It includes things like title fees, tax fees, and miscellaneous fees. So you're looking at an out the door price of $50,254, and Edmunds puts that at a good price. So now that you know to start the process early and you know how to determine what a fair price is, the last tip I want to share with you is just to make sure you triple confirm and check all the features that are coming on that car. Because of the chip shortage, I have seen vehicles arrive to the dealership's lots with less technology than originally thought because the manufacturers didn't have the chips to complete the vehicle. And they feel like they just need to get cars on the road, so they're sending cars without all the technology. So just make sure you do your due diligence and that you do a once over on the car and really understand every single feature that's on it. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that you feel empowered and ready to tackle this new car market. If you need more information, I have a ton of other car buying related videos, and you can also follow me on Instagram at The Car Mom. We also offer courses and consultations to take you even a step further. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you next time.